Guys, I'm so mad because Multiversus is fun. I know, that sounds like the weirdest thing to be mad about, but considering that the game is shutting down after Season 5, I can't help but be frustrated, because there's a lot of good ideas with this season. The gameplay is actually fun. I enjoy playing the brand new characters, and characters that I didn't really enjoy playing are also fun to play. What's going on? Why couldn't have this been the game at relaunch? It's so infuriating, because now I want to keep playing this online even after Season 5, and I would like more characters, and I'd like to actually spend more time with this game. It's so infuriating. Please, Warner Brothers, let this game last another season. Let it last longer than kill the Justice League. I'm begging on my hands and knees. Can Multiversus be saved? In my opinion, no. The game's shutting down. But I do think a sequel could happen. After all, a lot of people did love this game. Even Warner Brothers, well, seemingly based on posts, did love it as well. So I think a sequel could happen, one that can bring back faith into the community. But it needs a couple of things. One, have all the characters unlocked. Focus on cosmetics for monetization. And speaking of monetization, you have to make it more fair. Otherwise, people aren't going to be spending $20 to $30 for banners or announcer packs. That's just annoying. Then you need fun gameplay, which Season 5 has left us with really good gameplay, but it's only a foundation of something that could be made better. And we need fun modes. The rifts suck, but if you had a fun arcade mode and story mode, I think it could do a lot for this game. But what do you all think? Is Multiversus saved? Well, that's kind of the confusing part of this whole situation going on. They've been deleting all their posts, advertising the game's costumes, and even the trailers for some reason. It's all so strange. On top of that, they put a brand new Steam banner in which you could see Season 5, but there's 6 stars, possibly hinting at Season 6. There's also this Reddit post claiming to be made by someone who works at WB, claiming that Tony is relinquishing his role for the game, and thus allowing a Season 6 to possibly happen, maybe to view player retention, to maybe salvage the game? It's one big question up in the air, but who knows what's going on? What are your thoughts? Multiversus had a really weird patch recently. It was mainly for bug fixes, but a lot of things were added into the game's files. For example, we have the Wicked Witch of the West's model in the game, an unused Aquaman outfit, 2 Arya outfits, and this weird version of Shaggy that I'm assuming would have been a boss at some point. Which, yes, this version of Shaggy is entirely based off of Goku, so I wish that was fully realized. On top of that, we had a cut game mode, hide and seek, and there's just a lot of unused content that I wonder why it was added. Maybe they did have plans for a sort of Season 6? Maybe, and they were just cut short. Like, maybe Wicked Witch of the West would have been our last character, but due to complications, it just didn't happen. It's a real shame. Honestly, I'm gonna miss this game, truthfully. Warner Brothers has been collaborating with Fortnite quite a lot recently. We got Batman, Mortal Kombat, and now recently Adventure Time. It seems awesome, or at least it should be, but obviously this was at the cost of multiverses. Now, I'm sure many would agree with me on this in saying that Warner Brothers should have been collaborating with Fortnite and other companies. They should not have stopped just because of multiverses. They put all their eggs into a multiverses basket, and it costed them greatly. Now we lost a studio, and all those people lost their jobs. Look, all I'm saying is that Warner Brothers didn't need to shut down multiverses for it to start finally collaborating again. But what are your guys' thoughts?